Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm pretty excited about today's video because it's not only going to help you grow your hair much faster, but it's also going to repair damaged hair. If you're someone who usually applies heat to your hair or any kind of environmental or external hair damage that has happened to your hair, following this recipe and using it the right way can help you repair that damaged hair. Aside learning how to make this powerful hair oil, it is also very important to know the right way to use it. So make sure you are following all the instructions that I'm going to mention in this video. Let's move right into it. So my first natural ingredient for this recipe is moringa. I'm using the dry moringa herbs. You can also use the powder moringa. Everything I'm going to use today is going to be the dry one. Moringa is very powerful because it has protein that is going to coat your hair strands and prevent it from external damage. It is also going to treat your scalp to stimulate new healthy hair growth. Moringa can repair any kind of damaged hair. My next natural ingredient is mint. I'm also using the dry mint leaves today. Mint is very powerful when it comes to stimulating new hair growth. It is going to improve blood flow to your scalp to help you grow new hair much faster. If you're experiencing stunted growth or part of your hair is not growing the way you want it to be, adding mint to your hair care routine can help you resolve that. Also, this is black seeds. Black seeds are also very powerful when it comes to treating any kind of hair damage. If you have anything going on your scalp, like scalp wound, bacteria, dandruff, or anything like that, black seed can help you resolve all that. And you have to know that new hair always grows from the scalp. So you always have to make sure your scalp area is really healthy for new healthy hair growth. This is clove. Clove is really popular when it comes to growing your hair. If you haven't tried clove in your hair care routine, or you just don't know how to use clove, or clove hasn't worked for you, use it in this recipe and come back to thank me later. So I'm just going to add my carrier oil, and this is olive oil. Olive oil is really beneficial when it comes to treating your hair strands. It is lightweight, so it easily penetrates your hair strands and helps the natural ingredient to do their work. And hey you all, you know how we do it here. But if you're new here and you do not know how we do it here, we show a lot of love around this channel. So please show your girl some love by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell so each time I upload DIYs for hair growth like these, you will always be notified. And do not forget to share this video with your friends, your families, as well as on your social media platforms. Thank you for doing all that. So what I did was I added all my natural ingredients in a blender, then I added my carrier oil. Then after that, I blended everything together. And this is what I'm having right now. So I'm going to use the double boiler method to infuse this oil. When you add heat to it, it just speeds up the process. If you do not want to use the double boiler method, listen guys, you can leave this in a mason jar, cover it, and leave it at the dark place, leave it for 3 days or even more. After that, you can move on to the next process. So you can either use a double boiler method or you can leave it in a mason jar. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it till the oil is really warm to touch. I give it a stir every now and then just to make sure everything is stirred in really well. So at this point, I'm just going to set it aside and I'm going to wait for the oil to cool down before moving on to the next step. Also waiting is going to make sure all the ingredients, the natural ingredients, settles at the bottom of the bowl like so, and it's going to separate from the oil, okay? So it's going to make the straining process much easier. I'm going to show you the best way to use this oil so you do not waste your time making the recipe, because it is one thing knowing how to prepare this oil and it's another to know the best way to use it. So now that you've known how to make it, make sure you are listening to all the instructions on how to use this oil. When it comes to the straining, you can use any material of your choice. A paper towel, a cheesecloth, any material that has tiny holes. Just make sure it has tiny holes so you can trap all the natural ingredients because you don't want them in your hair, okay? So after that, you're going to get your oil and it is ready to be used. But if you're still watching me to this point and you haven't shown your girl some love, what are you waiting for? Please show your girl some love by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell so each time I upload DIYs for hair growth like these, you will always be notified. And do not forget to share this video with your friends, your families, as well as on your social media platforms because sharing is caring. And thank you for doing all that. This is my tea tree essential oil. I also added my rosemary essential oil. Listen, you do not need to add any essential oil if you do not have it. Or you can also use any essential oil of your choice. The essential oils is going to add to the fragrance of my recipe and also add to the benefits. I also love to add castor oil because castor oil will condition the hair. Okay, so when you have your oil like this, there are two ways that you can use it. The first way is to use it as a leave-in. When you use it as a leave-in, you're going to apply it 3 times a week. This oil is both a scalp and a hair treatment. It is going to treat your scalp from any scalp infections to give way to new healthy hair growth. So when you apply it to your scalp, make sure you massage it to the problem area and also onto your hair strands. Go ahead to moisturize your hair and put your hair in a protective hairstyle. You can also use it as a hard oil treatment on your wash days. You apply it to every part of your hair, cover your hair for 45 minutes, then after that, rinse it out and go ahead to wash with a mild shampoo. Be consistent for faster results. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in my next one.